The showroom was silent as the billion-dollar prototype engine failed once again. Sparks flew, alarms blared, and the female CEO, Victoria Hale, stood frozen. Investors stared, disappointment heavy in the air. Years of research, millions in funding, gone in seconds. "Shut it down!" she ordered, her voice shaking. No one dared speak. Outside the glass walls, a small-town mechanic and his young daughter, who had come to deliver replacement parts, watched curiously. "Daddy!" the girl whispered, tugging his sleeve. "I think I know what's wrong." He smiled softly, unaware their lives were about to change forever. Later that day, as the room cleared, the mechanic, Daniel, approached Victoria cautiously. "Ma'am, if you give me 10 minutes, I might help," he said. She frowned, insulted. "You think a grease-covered handyman can fix what my engineers couldn't?" But her pride was breaking under the weight of failure. The little girl stepped forward, pointing at a small valve near the intake. "It's upside down," she said simply. The CEO blinked. None of her experts had noticed. Against her instincts, she nodded. "Fine, show me." For the first time, hope flickered in the CEO's tired eyes. Daniel and his daughter worked quietly, surrounded by sleek machines and doubtful engineers. Her small hands guided the flashlight while he adjusted the misaligned valve. "You've got a sharp eye, kiddo," he said proudly. When he turned the ignition, the engine purred, smooth, powerful, alive. The room fell silent, every face frozen in disbelief. The CEO stepped closer, awe replacing arrogance. "It's working," she breathed. Her eyes met Daniel's. This ordinary man and his extraordinary daughter had just revived her billion-dollar dream. For a moment, class and titles disappeared. All that remained was respect. The following morning, Victoria arrived at Daniel's modest garage with a sleek company car parked outside. The little girl ran out first, wiping oil from her cheek. "You came back!" She beamed. Victoria knelt beside her. "You saved my company," she said warmly. "How would you like to help me build engines one day?" Daniel stood back, humbled. "We don't need anything, ma'am," he said quietly. "We were just happy to help." But Victoria shook her head. "You didn't just fix an engine. You fixed my faith in people." Weeks later, Daniel found himself walking through the headquarters of Hale Industries, this time not as a visitor, but as a consultant. His daughter's small drawing of the engine hung framed in the CEO's office. Reporters called it a miracle fix, but Victoria knew better. It wasn't luck, it was heart. She often watched the little girl wander around the lab, her curiosity endless. "She reminds me of me when I started," Victoria told Daniel one afternoon. He smiled. "Then you know she's going to build something great." Months passed, and the new version of the engine was unveiled, faster, cleaner, and more efficient than ever. During the presentation, Victoria invited Daniel and his daughter on stage. The crowd erupted in applause. "Sometimes," Victoria said into the microphone, "the greatest innovations don't come from million-dollar labs. They come from simple hands and open hearts." The little girl blushed as the spotlight hit her, clutching her father's hand. The engine roared behind them, a symbol of second chances. And for all three of them, life would never be the same again.